do you guys want to go over?
Um, for the circle one, did you get the center is -3, -4, and the radius is 5?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really the only thing that I've been having trouble with.
How about you, Jaden and Matthew? Is there anything you guys want to go over?
Not specifically.
Yeah, not specifically.
Okay. What about for number? Did any of you guys do number? I think it's number 12, where you have to
12.
yeah, where you whether or not it's invertible, and then if it is, you you graph and find the domain and range.
I don't.
Graph.
Well, I guess you don't actually have to graph it.
Okay.
I just did anyway. I'm never. Yeah.
I don't have a 12 written down actually. Mine just goes from 11 to 13.
Yeah, it's 11 to 13. But I think he means 13.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 13. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to work on that then? Do some inverses?
So like I did them. I guess my thing was oh no, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm meant to be looking for where it talks about symmetry.
Oh, symmetry?
Yeah. So like there's odd, like there's symmetry about the origin, then there's X and also Y symmetry, right?
Even or odd?
Yeah, even or odd. Yeah, it comes down to that. But like so because you can have Y symmetry and origin symmetry at the same time.
Yeah. So even symmetry is across y, and then odd symmetry is across x equals y, so it's across the diagonal there. So there isn't really x symmetry. That's not a thing.
There's no symmetry over the x-axis.
Yeah, but I guess you could have origin symmetry like that, but it's not even or odd if it is if it's reflected across the x.
If it's across the x, then it's not even or odd. Okay. So like for the first one, I got that it was odd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Let me get to it. It's section 2.3.
Yeah.
Number 10. So yeah, so x minus. It should be even, shouldn't it? For the first one, for 10a. Is that the one you're talking about?
And yeah. Because so I ended up getting x4 minus 9x. Is that what you got?
Yeah, it should stay positive.
Okay. So if it's the same.
Yeah. So if f of negative x equals x, then it's even. And if f of negative x equals negative x, then it's odd.
You are right. Okay. Cool. Okay. All the questions I got.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone else? Or is it just going to be?
So when it says with respect to y-axis or the origin symmetry is odd symmetry, and that's across the line y equals x. So it's the diagonal line.
Origin symmetry. Okay. And so the y across the diagonal y equals x line.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fun. Okay.
Anyone else got any questions? Take that as a no. So we're going to wrap it up early today?
Are we going to do the extension problems?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some extension problems we got to do.
Forgot about those. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do this.
Okay. So the first one is to graph. Get a new piece of paper here. And it's just a little easy one here. So So it'll go right, up 3, reflection in X, and vertical compression.
And does one of us have to turn these problems in, or?
No, she just looks at the video, I think.
Okay.
And then I think someone turns in participation. I think that's what she said, right?
Yeah, whoever submits the video submits the participation. So you just say who was there and who wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
you guys have all of the transformations written out?
Horizontal 4 to the right. There's a reflection. There's also a shrink, 1/2, and then it's going to go up vertically.
Mm-hmm. That's what I got.
Yep.
Okay, so do you want to graph that real quick? And then we can just say what important. So Jaden or Matthew, did you get the important points or like
Oh, sorry, I was grabbing my notebook.
Oh, okay.
I think that the vertex would be down at was that 4, 3?
Yeah.
And then you just use the -1/2 as the slope to find the rest of the points.
Yeah. So then it'll be 2, 2, and 6, 2.
Yeah. So what did you guys get points?
Has everyone gotten it?
Yeah, I got it.
Did you get it, Matthew?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to write everything down real quick.
No rush, man.
All right.
I'm talking about the graph, right?
Yeah. So we're just finding like 3 points and then.
Yeah. Can I see one of your graphs? I think I have it. I have a shape, but I don't have specific points.
Yeah, so it's just like a downward facing V.
Oh, okay then. Yeah. And then how are you supposed to find specific points on that? Because I had the shape.
Okay, so if you have the origin, or I guess it's called the origin, then you're just gonna follow the slope of -1/2. So you go down 1, right or left 2 to get the 2 points of the V.
Okay. All right. All right. Are you guys waiting on me?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. I'm what?
You're good. No worries.
Sorry, I'm just trying to put my stuff.
It's okay. You just ran from a class, so we're not judging.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, because I wasn't really paying attention to half the problem either, so I'm just trying to do the entire thing right now.
That's okay.
So sorry, you guys. I'll finish because I did. I was looking at the next one. I understand pretty well, so you guys can move on to that and let me finish this one, and then can we come back to one?
Okay.
Because the next one's pretty simple and self-explanatory.
Okay, we can just
Potion. Yeah.
plug and chug really quick then. For number 2. Okay, did everyone get it yet?
Almost.
Okay.
What did you get?
6x plus 3h minus 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Perfect.
Okay, I got the first point. I got the points in the first one.
Oh, sweet. What'd you get?
So I got 4-3 for, and then 2-2 and 8-1.
8-1?
Yeah. Is that?
Oh, 8-1 would be correct, I guess. I just did 6.
Oh yeah, that works too. I guess I was just looking at. I guess I didn't notice that one. I just drew it out and then
Oh, gotcha.
just drew out a line and then looked at the first actual point that I saw. I guess I missed that one.
Yeah. All right. And then we can talk about the domain and range, which are really easy to find when you're looking at the graph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a little less easy when you're just looking at the function.
Well, isn't because in
So-
absolute value the domain's just negative infinity, infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the range is just
Negative infinity, comma 3
Yeah. But yeah.
with the
3
square bracket.
Yeah, with the square bracket.
It's negative infinity to 3 inclusive instead of exclusive. Okay. And then let's see. Intervals of increasing and decreasing.
It's
So it increases from negative infinity to 4, I mean.
to 4,
inclusive.
yeah.
And then
Before to infinity
infinity
would be the decreasing.
Awesome.
Is that everything in here? Yep. And then 2, hold on, let me just finish.
Oh, and then symmetry.
No
So
symmetry?
there's no symmetry.
Yeah. For 2, did you guys get 6x plus 3h minus 2?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay.
Okay, are we ready to do number 3?
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. So we're just gonna switch x and y and then solve for y. Or actually, yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Me too.
What did you guys get?
Just got 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 2.
Did you get negative 4x minus 1?
No, I'm sorry. I was just reading. I didn't square it, and I was reading the one above because there's a negative on the top of the bottom right before the way I did it, and they cancel out because before it's negative 4x minus 1 over negative 3x
Negative
plus
3x.
2, and so they canceled out. So I was reading that one, but
Okay.
Yeah, I got the positive 4x as well.
Yeah, I just forgot to cancel it out. But
So are 4 now? I think that was it's just find the inverse of 3, right? I think
Yeah, that's all we have to do for 3.
yeah.
Okay, so you do 4.
And then Connor's favorite, piecewise functions.
Yeah, favorite.
I guess we just have to graph and identify the domain and range, though, which is
Yeah.
a lot better than
Okay.
solving piecewise functions.
So like so we got x squared for -2, and for x is greater than -2 and less than 2, so we can just fit that in there, right? We just start, would that just be from the center out to -2 and 2?
Would be
What I always do is I just put out a few points. So I'm just going to do -4 to 4 and solve for those and then graph all of the points.
Wait, what do you mean -4? What do you mean?
So since it's when x is less than -2, I just want to have 2 points for that piece of the function so that I can see what it looks like. And then I'll do -2 to 2. And then I'll do 3 and 4 as well, so that for the x values, just so that I can see a full.
Oh, so you like make a table, you mean?
Yeah, so if you just find all the points first, it makes it really easy to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you do that for the first part then?
What?
How would you do that for the first part? Like 8 plus 2x. If you got x is less than -2, you just do a bunch of points less than -2?
Yeah, so I'm just doing -4 and -3. And then I'll just plug that in. So it'll be 0 for the first one, and then -3 times 2 is -6. 8 plus that is 2. And then I'm going to include -2 I'm going to do it for x plus 2x and for x squared, just so that I'll keep an open dot, but the line continues to that point. So I'm going to include.
Okay. So you're making one of the circles closed then.
What?
So you say you're making one of the circles closed, one of the points closed then?
It looks like there's only open on 2.
Which one?
On -2. Nothing ever equals it.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not following what you're saying.
Okay, so for the x of -2, it's when x is less than that, and then it goes from -2 is less than x is less than 2. So there's never going to be a closed dot on -2, only on 2.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. everyone done?
Yeah. So are we just doing the 4 points that we got?
Did you graph it?
I just did the 4. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess 5 major points. I guess because origins in it.
Yeah, so I just did all of these.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's what my graph looks like.
Like a swoopy N.
Yeah.
So mine
What were
almost
your
looks. Sorry.
Yours also. What? Go ahead.
Mine almost looks like that, but I don't have mine connecting all the way up to the top. Like I plugged in. Like for 2, I plugged in -1 and 0 and 1, and then that gave you those.
So you have to plug in 2 and -2 for the middle piece of the function so that it extends all the way.
Why do you have to though? Because if it's saying that it's less than or greater than.
Because it goes all the way up to 2. So like if it's 1.9999999, that is also included within there. So you have to go all the way up.
Okay.
And then just have an open dot on 2 and -2.
On 2 and -2. Okay. But then you'd have a closed dot on the +2 outside.
Yeah, on 2, 4, you would, because the next piece of the function fills it in.
Okay, that makes sense.
So our only hole is at -2, 4.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool.
Just to clarify, it's just a symmetrical like M, right?
Yeah, kind of with a swoop in the middle.
Yeah, with a parabola.
Yeah. Parabola. Math terms. Yeah. So what were the points that you got, Matthew?
It was just -4 0, -2 4, 0 0, 2 4, and then 4 0.
Okay.
So it's just symmetrical. It's just
Yeah. So it would be it wouldn't be even because of the hole, but it's almost even.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes surprisingly that makes more sense now. So.
The only problem is when they ask you to solve it.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's not too bad.
How do you guys feel about the test?
Super great.
I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Sometimes
too.
I wonder if anyone. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just said I wasn't too worried about it.
Me neither. Just the piecewise functions. Other than that, not worried at all. Cool.
I doubt the test will be that long, and if anything, that'll be one piecewise question, I think.
Yeah, I think I saw something.
And she's like, I gotta test Connor.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing except piecewise functions on the test.
Oh my gosh, that'd be cool.
See, now that she's seen this video, she's gonna make it all piecewise functions.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
She's actually going to make an individual test for every single one of us with only one math concept.
The only math concept we can't do.
Exactly. She wants all of us to fail, as teachers do.
Yeah.
Because that reflects really well on them.
Yeah, especially I think she's an adjunct too. that really reflects well. This is also being recorded, and she's going to look at this, and we're also going to get lower grades. So it's just a big cycle of us failing this class. No.
Just kidding. It's all good. We love our teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I guess we can check the key. That'd be fun.
Oh, they have a key?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
At the bottom of our thing, it says the instructions for and the key.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, good to know. For future reference.
Reflecting X. Shrink by 1/2. I always learned it to be called a vertical compression, but it's the same thing. Shift right for up 3. Okay, so for the range, she has an inclusive bracket with negative infinity, and I was learned never to put inclusive for infinity.
Yeah.
And then she has non-inclusive for the increasing and decreasing, but on the homework, if I put non-inclusive, it counted me wrong. So I don't know anymore.
Okay, but my math lab's really dumb.
True. Valid point there.
So you had to put like a bracket for infinity?
Yeah, I learned you never put a
That
bracket.
I feel like that's just a mistake because it's the way it was explained to me is infinity is not a real number, so you can't.
Yeah, you can't include infinity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It just goes toward infinity.
I don't. It may have just been a typo.
Yeah, probably. But then for increasing and decreasing, I thought originally that it was never inclusive. And so I think that it actually is, and just the homework was wrong, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes it just has really weird formatting that you have to follow
Not sure.
for the homework. Like I've done it where I've put in the right answer multiple times, and it's like, you've got it wrong. I'm sorry, you're gonna get a new problem now, and you're gonna have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, my math lab really bothers me.
Yeah, at first I didn't realize I was getting a new problem, so I was using A still instead of like C as like the placeholder, and I was like, oh, awesome. So I got that one wrong like 4 times.
You're like, why can't I get this problem right?
See, the worst part is it gives you a new problem. So even if you do get it right and get the formatting wrong, it feels even worse because you now have to do the entire thing over again.
Yeah. It's all
You want
good.
the point, so you got it. You do it anyway, even though you're like, okay, I know it, but I need the point.
That's true.
Okay, so the only thing that I'm seeing on the key here is that I don't see an open dot at -2, 4. So maybe she
4.
put less than or equal to somewhere.
Oh yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think she cared about open or closed.
But that's really important in piecewise functions.
Well, I mean, but like when putting in the dots. Or when putting in the points.
I guess you don't have to put a big circle, but
yeah. I think it's important in solving it, but
as long as you know that there's a hole there and that the domain doesn't.
Yeah. Because I mean.
Oh, wait. She says the domain is all real numbers, which means she doesn't mean for there to be a hole because you'd have to include that in the domain.
Well, no, because it'd be. No, it makes sense. It's all real numbers with this.
Not if there's a hole. Because you have to include those in the domain. Because it wouldn't have reached -2. So I think she meant for there to be a less than or equal to somewhere.
Well, no, but it's only along the x. So infinitely, the piecewise function spreads across infinitely across the x-axis.
Unless there was a hole at -2.
I guess that's a case scenario, but I don't think that's.
Yeah, so it would, if there was actually supposed to be a hole at -2, then it would be -infinity to 2, non-inclusive, and 2 to infinity, non-inclusive.
I guess you're right.
Just whenever, I just know that with domain you have to include holes.
I've only learned that if the function they're not connected. I've only learned that you do that if they're not connected in some way. If they are, then you just go all real numbers.
Well, then I guess I have a question about life.
I'll just email. I'll ask her.
Okay. Yep. Otherwise, everything's all good.
Yeah. You guys see?
Oh wait. On 3 with the inverse, did you make sure that when you factored out the -1, you changed the sign of 2 and 1?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
It's +1 and -2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Did you guys see where I got to the exam earlier in the week and saw it where it was, but I can't find it now. You guys see it?
Did you open the exam?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I think once you open it, looking at the instructions, I looked at the instruction. I think once you open it, you can't access it again.
Is it under
Right.
quizzes?
It should be under week 3 due dates, I think. I don't know.
Let's see here.
Homework and individual quiz. Yeah, you can't click on it yet.
Oh, okay. So I like the
'Cause-
instructions for it, whatever.
Yeah, so you can only you have to read the instructions and then you could do the exam. I think you can't open it until you read the instructions, and I think once you read the instructions, she expects you to do it in a timely manner because she can see what time we open all this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Did I hear right that it's like 12 multiple choice and then 12 right on?
I think so.
Sure. I have no clue.
I don't think it's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Hopefully, it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
Someone in an on-campus version of this class, and they're still on our week 1 stuff, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Completing the square with
All right, cool.
All right, well, it looks like
Well,
we're all
good job.
done.
Oh wait, for Thursday, are we still gonna meet at 9?
I
Like,
can whenever on Thursday.
Because I think I had to do something on Thursday, because I had to move around a lab. Let me look at my schedule again, but I had to move around one of my bio labs to and it's on Thursday in the morning ish, but I don't remember what time. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't right after.
She also said we can change, like, we don't have to do them on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to change the days, I'm fine with that too.
Okay.
9
works for me on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if you guys want to change it, then
Here, I could just text it after I check on my schedule.
Okay.
The only thing I say about changing the dates is there does have to be our first meeting before Tuesday. Because there's a due date for Tuesday and Thursday for a meeting.
Yeah, she said that on the announcement, though, that as long as it's turned in before Saturday, it's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I should be good to meet at 9 because it's at 10:15, but I may have to leave early depending on how long it takes us.
Okay. It probably shouldn't take that long because we're just doing more exam review.
Yeah, but I think we have to do the extension questions and the group quiz. So
Okay. Well, we'll try to just do quick then.
So a question about that, is that on Tuesday, is that like the new material, like the quadratic stuff and the
what, the group quiz?
Yeah, the group quiz and
No, I think it's just on the stuff we've learned.
Yeah.
Or maybe no, it is on the. Yeah, it is on quadratic. I'm looking at what?
Is that on the test, or is that new material that we're reviewing now, and then we're doing, like, I was just confused about the order, because if we're reviewing now for the test and then we're doing new material on Thursday, that could be on.
Not going to be on the test.
I don't think it is going to be on the test, but yeah, the pacing's kind of weird in this class. I was looking at it; it's kind of weird.
I think it's just so that we have a weekend due date for the test.
Yeah.
During the week, you could take it probably, like, even right now if you wanted to.
Yeah. Probably not today, but maybe on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, cool guys. Well, good job.
All right. Sweet. So see you Thursday.
All
Yeah.
right.